Hey there, this is Lost Kim, and welcome back to Chicken Police Painted Red. Let's continue. We're going to a cat beret. I think it's like the bar with the gangster cat lady, which is probably the best sentence I've ever said.
The door didn't look like this last time.
Yeah, because last time you tore it out and beat that baboon with it.
I wanted to see this fight.
Oh yeah, I remember now. So that's why Zip remodeled the whole place.
He had to. We didn't leave much of it.
If I didn't know how nice we are, I'd almost hate ourselves.
Welcome to the club, partner.
So, yeah, we just met up with our old partner, and now we're going to do some research about this cat. Forgot her name. It's like Natasha
The
something?
highlight of my...
Yeah.
But yeah.
Look at that. As always.
Sorry, I'm just zipping through. I think I did this already. So let's go on our main mission. I think. Yeah, Fly Guy... Apparently there's like a lot of racism in here and people don't like bug people,
Is he deaf?
which sucks.
I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't understand what I'm saying.
Or he doesn't want to?
That's also very likely.
Alright, so let's go to the map. There we go. I'm trying to remember how to do this. So we left the PD. That's my house, Hotel Atlas. So let's go to the Czar Club and see what we can find.
Midnight had passed, and the intoxicated madness kicked in. We could only crawl along Shalva District's main street toward downtown. The city's heart beat differently. Ancient buildings were defaced by neon signs and billboards, like half-drunk lovers on a fine leather sofa. Great old houses neighbored by garish modern blocks. A place that makes the head hurt. The Tsar's huge neon sign was visible for miles. A blazing red sign advertised tonight's main attraction, the amazing Natasha. Cops were never welcomed at places like this. I hoped we were too late for the show. We had to be inconspicuous, but it was never easy with this bird mountain by my side.
And here we are. I like the colors in this. It's pretty cool.
So this is the famous Czar Club.
More like infamous, Marty. It's not for our kind, that's for sure. And I don't mean that they don't like foul here.
I'm sure they're up to a bunch of shady stuff.
Well, at least we don't have to be afraid that they see you as a detective, Boss Bird.
Very funny, Marty.
So what are we gonna do now?
We find Natasha, the broad who sent me the message, remember? But first, we need to get into the club. And Marty, please, don't monkey this up.
Apparently Marty screws up everything.
Excuse me? On behalf of the well-respected and noble primate community of Clawville.
Cut the crap, Marty. Let's focus on what we're here for, okay?
As you say, Boss Bird.
Alright, let's do the thing. Natasha has like a connection with my ex-wife, I think, is what's going on. Let's just talk to everybody. Oh, we can't talk, but I can look.
Hey, that's your old friend, right? Wait, what was his name? Lawrence? Lamar? No, Liam.
Lewis. Yes, it's him.
To be honest, Sonny, I always thought that guy's not all there in the head.
Nobody's perfectly sane in Clawville, Marty. But if not for this old rabbit, I wouldn't be here today.
Should I thank him for that?
Or
Rude.
kill him for it.
You're reading my mind, boss.
Alright, sorry for clicking through that too fast. I was messing with my hair. Okay, there's Lewis. It's my buddy. Fancy
Oh,
car.
look at that. Isn't that the new...
It is, Marty. A brand new 942 Silver Hawk. Haven't seen such beauty since I left Iveria.
Of all that's furry.
Oh, new
Whose
codex.
is it?
Maybe it's Ibn Wessler's. I guess he's no paper tiger.
Yeah, he sounds like a fellow who drives around in one of these. Lucky bastard.
Then there's the bouncer. Let's look at him first to see if we can get
Jeez,
info.
look at that guy.
That's
Big
not
gun.
a guy. That's a demon. Straight from the dog-eared pages of a cheap detective novel.
Ah, I want to know what they're talking about.
Yeah, I bet his name's Bill.
Nah, he's definitely a Bob.
$5 for Bill?
Okay, I'm in.
Okay, is he Bill?
Howdy, pal.
Gentlemen, how can I help you on this wonderful, chilly night?
We're expected in the VIP lounge.
My apologies, but I don't remember ever seeing you gentlemen here before. May I ask?
Stop right there, big guy. I get it. Yeah, I know exactly how this works. So what do you have to do to get in?
Nothing's easier, sir. Are you on the list?
No? Am I on the
The
list?
list. Yeah,
Apparently Sonny doesn't know either.
Ah, don't tell me you forgot.
I'm afraid I did, Marty. Sorry, big guy, but I'm pretty sure we're not
Did I
on
forget
the
to do
list
something?
tonight.
That's a shame. I'm really sorry, sirs. In that case, you can't come in.
Did I forget to visit someone?
Yeah, right. Thanks.
My pleasure, gentlemen.
We didn't get his name. Oh, I learned an ask. Okay. Wait. Can I ask somebody else too? No, I can't. Okay. Let's ask. I don't want to show him my police badge. Cops don't like it here. I think everybody knows Natasha. So let's go with Lewis.
Say, big guy, you know Mr. Lewis Hayworth?
But of course, Mr. Hayworth is an impeccable gentleman, and also a frequent visitor of the club.
Oh.
Is that
Lewis.
so? Good to know. And?
I'm afraid that is all, monsieur.
Oh, I guess I'm just asking about them. Okay, I can
What
just
can
keep
you
asking.
tell me about the first lady of the place, big guy?
You mean Miss Natasha Katsenko, sir?
Katzenko.
You're right on
Love
point,
it.
pal.
Nothing you don't know already, sir.
Just try me.
Well, she owns the place.
And, that's it? Well, that's, unbelievable.
Pardon, monsieur, but I'm not permitted to say anything
Oh,
more.
so he knows more. He's just not saying it, huh? Okay.
Look,
Here's my
I
police
really
badge.
don't want any trouble, but...
Oh, I'm actually holding it.
It is even more inconvenient for me, sir, but this place doesn't like coppers. Forgive the slang. I can't let just anybody in, and there are some
I
things
just-
strictly forbidden too. Please, you have to understand.
I just dug my own grave there.
Listen here, you cow.
Hey.
Do you have any idea who we are? You ever read the papers?
Of course, I know who you are, sir. I get the news and more, and I must admit it's an honor to meet you in person, Mr. Santino Featherland and Mr. Marty Machikin.
Chicken.
Bell of the Pantheress is one of my favorite books.
Oh my god, not the books
We
again.
have books?
So it would be terribly inconvenient for me if I had to use force on you, gentlemen.
What did you just say?
Don't do it, Marty.
Relax, Marty. This guy has chicks like you for breakfast. Thanks for the information, pal. Have a nice night.
Thank you for understanding, gentlemen, and forgive me for my austere composition.
No problem, Shakespeare.
Alright, well, that didn't go well. Now what can I do?
Sonny, my dear friend.
Hi, Lewis, can you get me in, please?
Hi, Lewis. This is my partner. But I'm sure you already know.
You have no idea how happy I am to meet you, Mr. Marty. I'm a big admirer of your work.
Pleasure's all mine, Lawrence.
Lawrence? Anyways,
Got his name wrong.
so the legendary Chicken Police back together? Isn't it amazing news?
Don't ruffle my feathers, Lewis. Those days are long gone. We're just here for the entertainment. Or something like that.
I see. That's a shame.
See you inside?
I have something to do, my pal, but I'll try to make it for the main event.
Okay then. Catch you later, pal.
Let me in! Let me in! What else can I do? Employer. Okay, that's our employer. Ivan Wesker. I can find Natasha at the Czar Club. Natasha. Must know my wife Molly from somewhere, or perhaps she's a very good informant. I must figure out what the connection is. Okay. But I don't really have much I can do here.
Do you remember when the Clawville Chronicle was a really high-quality newspaper?
You mean when they wrote something about us daily?
Yeah. What exactly happened to them?
Well, they got bored with us, Marty. And to be honest, so did I.
Ah, too much fame.
Still, here we are working together again. Funny, huh?
Yeah, hilarious.
You're not doing much to help me. Okay, what was this codex? People? Places? Codex? There it is. I got a lot. The Clawville Chronicle is the most read and highest quality newspaper in the city. It's so famous that it's also being read beyond Clawville's borders, and not just in the colonies. This was the paper that first published an article about the two heroic roosters, aka the Chicken Police. This article is written by Timothy Saltwater, the Seagull journalist who has since become somewhat of a legend himself. I like how everybody's last names are just, you know, with whatever animal they are. It's great. What's this?
Huh. I like this.
Why is that?
I don't know. 'Cause it's moving, I guess.
You're a simple bird, aren't you?
I was gonna say, easily entertained?
Yes, I am.
At least he's honest. Okay. There has to be some way to get in.
What a beautiful
A work of art.
Seeing it and thinking about my little rusty cobbit breaks my heart.
Ah, don't torture yourself, Sonny. Only way we're ever gonna drive one of them is if we sign up for the mob.
Maybe it would be worth it.
I think we'd be great gangsters in another life.
They talk and seem more like gangsters, is, you know, considering they just break everything. Okay, is there anything else I can do?
Just one more thing. This list of yours, where should we sign up again?
I'm afraid if you don't know, it's not my place to tell you, sir. Excusez-moi, the regulations, you know.
You hear that, Sonny?
I do, Marty. I do.
I'm gonna lose my crest from this guy. Just wait.
Just don't get too excited, Marty. Not tonight. Anyway, thanks, pal.
How do I get my name on the list? Maybe I should ask Lewis again. There has to be.
Look, Lewis, that bouncer over there.
Okay, you could just keep talking to people. They have different dialogue. That's good to know.
Well, yes. He is a bit intimidating, but his manners are impeccable. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yes, indeed, but it seems tonight we're not on his list.
Oh, I see.
He's like, you need a favor, buddy?
Oh, I get it. I get it. You'd like to go in, but he won't let you.
Yeah, something like that.
No, 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 no problem at all. Come with me. I'll talk to him.
The voice actor for Lewis is really good. I mean, all of them are really good, but I like the like little things he's doing there. It sounds like a rabbit like munching, which is neat. I don't think that's part of the stutter, but I don't know. I still like it. I like the whole thing.
Much obliged, pal.
Yeah, thanks, Bunny.
Excuse me.
Oh,
a rabbit.
geez, what the hell's wrong with you, Marty?
What? Did I say something wrong?
Rude. Okay, let's
Sir, how'd you do?
let's talk to him.
Everything's fine, Mr. Aworth.
Good. Look, this noble pair of pigeons are my friends.
All this pigeons.
They're on the list, okay?
L'archulamont, sir.
And as for you, you owe me one, gentlemen.
Thanks,
Of
old pal.
course.
It was my pleasure to help you, as always.
Dude, this guy could be the ultimate villain. I would never know. Maybe he's the ringleader. Let's go. Let's go inside. We finally get to go
jazz
in.
Overwhelmed us. There was no band in sight, yet the music seeped from the walls like years of cigarette smoke and the smell of spilt whiskey. Behind the bar, rows of fancy bottles reflected the harmonious voices of pretty dames and the clinking of crystal glass. It was the kind of place that makes you drunk, even if you've never had a sip. A dangerous place for someone like me. No matter how alien I felt, it was strangely like coming home. Welcome to the Tsar. Well, here we are.
Nice description. Okay.
Mother of...
Marty's just...
I take you to the nicest places, eh, sweetheart?
Oh, does it mean you're buying, honey?
Oh my gosh,
Don't
guys.
even think about it.
Ugh, men these days. So, we're here to find a dame called Natasha.
I could believe that they were actually partners before. They seem to actually get along.
I have a hunch she won't be hard to find. Let's mingle and try to avoid suspicion.
Let's
Just
do that.
like always.
Yeah.
No, Marty, not like always. This time it's for real.
Was the last time not for real? The last 2 times? Okay. There's a fox fella, the big buck. Oh, he's literally a big buck.
So,
Okay.
where the hell is Natasha?
Let's ask that stud over there with those nice gals.
That guy looks way too horny for my taste.
Really?
Oh man, your sense of humor is bad as ever.
Thank you, Marty.
You just need to get used to it again.
No.
What
So no, not that guy?
a fox is a wolf who sends flowers.
What?
So like a clever wolf?
Oh, nothing. I read it somewhere.
Fascinating. I didn't know you could read.
Rude!
Ha ha ha, very funny.
Okay, stage.
I was hoping to have missed the main event.
You're a rusty old cock, that's why.
They could get away with it. They could get away with it in this one. They can.
So says the little butt jam.
But what?
What?
That's not even a word.
It is now, all because of you. You should feel honored. Butt jam.
So he's just gonna he's gonna double down on that. Okay.
You know, Sonny, sometimes you're like an evil little child.
Okay. Anybody else I can talk to? Oh, I can go all the way around. Hi. Let's
She has pretty
waitress.
long legs. I mean, pretty and long legs for a squirrel, but I don't want to be prejudiced.
We're not here to stare at pretty squirrels. We're here to investigate, remember?
I couldn't even tell that was a squirrel. Apparently I don't know animals very well. Hi, Mr. Bird.
Hey, there's Filmar.
Who? Oh, yes.
Hey, new person.
Filmar. Because that's what he calls himself, right?
You know him well?
We had some seriously wild cases together, yes. Mainly in Averia, way before Clawville. Another place and another life.
Old partner?
Sounds good. Like the blurb of some cheap pulp fiction book.
Yeah, it was the exact opposite. But the old bird's worth saying hi to.
Oh, okay. Let's say hi.
Well, well, if it isn't the great detective, Marlowe.
Blow me, Sonny. You know I don't use that name anymore.
So mean.
Okay, Mr. Dumbass alias Phil Marlowe.
So says someone who tried to go
Still
undercover
Marlowe.
with the Feather Pillow Mafia is a turkey. Right, Mr. Turk Cayman?
These names.
Hey, that was a long time ago. I was young.
And I stick to my principles and my stupidity. Phil Marlowe, and that's that. Don't rile
Okay.
me up, you old fart.
Okay, fair enough. Sorry, I'm a little clucked tonight.
I know the
Dialogue.
feeling, pal. By the way, what are you two doing here? You stick out a bit. Are you here for a good old-fashioned beating?
Meaning we're beating somebody else up or you're beating us up?
We stick out. Man, you look terrible. Like someone who sat on an electric pole.
Ooh.
Don't even ask. I feel exactly like that.
You want a case?
5 feet tall, half of that legs. Angelic voice, demonic eyes, just the usual.
That sounds like a cat. I mean, maybe not the angelic voice. Depends.
Oh boy.
And you?
Something like that. Just don't know the exact numbers yet. A dame named Natasha. She called us here. If I'm not mistaken, the joint is hers.
Yeah, she owns the joint, amongst others. Well, good luck, guys. That broad has a reputation. She's not the kind to toy with, if you know what I mean.
Well, she's trying to toy with me. It's not like I have anything to do with her.
Any useful information?
For free?
Stop clucking around, Filmar.
All right, but just because of the old days. Look for me after you've talked to her. You wouldn't understand what I have to say about her before then.
Okay.
Don't leave unless you're thrown out, in which case, you know the drill. We don't know,
don't know each other.
I'll deny
Okay.
you in a blink.
Good to see you too, old pal.
Can you blink?
We'll be back.
Now I'm gonna have to look up if birds can blink. I'm pretty sure they can't. Alright. Ooh, we get get a cutscene? Oh, did Lewis walk in? Is that kind of what that was for? Oh, there's a cat. A henchman. Oh, there's Ibn. Okay, hold on. He gave me that cutscene for a reason. I wonder... Oh, I guess not. Hmm.
2 whiskeys, kid. And no horsing around.
Sonny.
I've never heard that one before. Sonny, you gotta drive, you know?
Yeah, you're right, Marty. Hey, Longface, give me a glass of tap water, too, okay?
Jeez, guy, Sonny.
Yes, sir. Coming right up.
This is how you get your drink spit in.
That wasn't exactly what I meant.
As I recall, you're always bragging about hiding your shotgun in your coat so well, no one can see it.
Sure. Maybe I have it with me now. What?
Well, do you see that bottle, Marty? That's a 28-year-old Golden Eagle whiskey.
Is that good? I know nothing about whiskey.
Of all the furry gods, you're right.
And they've just left it on the bar. Someone ordered it, got so drunk he forgot all about it. So
we're confiscating it as evidence.
yeah. Well, more like stealing it. But if
What
it's
kind of
easier
cop am
for
I?
you-
Or what kind of detective am I?
You're twisted, pal. But to be honest, I've no objections.
I don't know about myself anymore. Am I really gonna...
Look, Sonny, I know it's not my place, but Laura's father went to that guy when his, problems had gone too far.
You're treading on thin ice, Marty.
Is Sonny an alcoholic? He might need help.
No, I just... Look, fellas at the station are talking, you know? All kinds of things. Moses, Plato, Bosco, and the others.
Talking, eh? About what? About why Blood Boil took my badge? About what an untrustworthy alcoholic wreck I am?
I shouldn't have stolen the whiskey.
Look, I'm sorry, it doesn't matter.
I thought they were trying to teach me something.
Good. And let it stay that way.
At least we're cracking this one together, yeah?
Yeah.
Sure, Marty.
Sonny, get some help. Okay, let's... There's the fox. These guys I can't talk to, so... Dame, let's look at Ibn. Oh, I can actually...
This guy is certainly not a gangster henchman.
Of course he's not.
Really? What is this henchman? Okay. How about her? Let's get the lay of the land
That
first.
woman with Ibn. I think I know her from somewhere.
Where?
Maybe in your dreams, pal.
Is she gorgeous or something? It's really hard to tell with the animal heads and the human bodies. Once again, still not as disturbing as I think it would be. But I don't know who's attractive or not.
Just act nonchalant, my friend.
Okay.
No, it can't be.
What now?
Is that Olivia?
Who's Olivia?
No, Marty.
Hey,
Oh, the lady?
Olivia.
Are you talking to me?
It's me, Marty McChicken.
Uh-oh, this isn't gonna go well.
Oh, God.
What a pleasant surprise. The roaster coppers in person.
Chicken police. But yeah, Mr. Wessler, you could say so. The name's...
Sunny Featherland, of course, of course. Chicken police. Your partner is, he is,
Marty McChicken.
Marty McChicken, sir. I just introduced myself to your lady companion seconds ago.
Oh,
Oh yeah. I'm so happy to see you.
that doesn't sound genuine.
Hello, boys.
Hey.
So, to what do we owe this pleasure, gentlemen?
Yeah, so, we were, just in the neighborhood, and...
Cut the crap, Marty. All right, we're here for your sweetheart, Natasha.
That sounds really foreboding.
Oh, I see.
No big deal. Just a blackmail thing. You know, horrifying threats written on the wall with blood red paint. The usual stuff. You must be familiar with this kind of thing.
Is that usual? I've never had this happen to me, and I hope to never.
Oh yeah, indeed. It's, nasty business. But I didn't know Natasha hired a detective because of this simple matter, but to be honest, I understand. I would have taken matters into my own hands, you see. But I'm kind of busy.
Didn't he stop running a lot of things though?
Mr. Wessler had a meeting with Attorney General Hamtaro yesterday, so
Hamtaro.
he's rather tired. If you would excuse us.
This better be great.
Oh, dear Olivia, it's okay. These gentlemen are just doing their job, right? And if I've heard correctly, they're notoriously thorough. So, how can I help you?
We've got a few questions, if you don't mind.
I don't have any questions. Oh no, am I gonna have to interview
I'm
him?
at your service.
Oh, okay, I can just ask. Okay, cool. Let's start with Natasha.
Look, detective, if you want to know something, just ask.
All right, Mr. Wessler.
I tried to ask, and you just told me to ask.
Has your assistant been working for you long?
Are you talking about me?
Yes.
Yes, I'm talking about you, ma'am.
Like your dress.
Let me answer your question then. I've been in Mr. Wessler's employment for 6 months. Why do you ask?
It's not very long.
Oh, just routine questioning, you know. Most of them aren't good for anything. Just killing time.
It sounded rude to me.
Did it?
Yeah, please forgive a detective. Olivia's a real firecracker.
I mean, he should have asked her, I guess. But, yeah. Let's ask about the
Nice
SAR
bunker
Club.
you got here.
Well, thank you, but it's not mine. Not anymore. But I'm sure you already know that. Listen, detective. If you want to know something, please ask straight, huh?
All right, Mr. Wessler, let's make this a bit more professional.
Okay, what am I gonna ask? Just ask straight. Okay, let's ask
I'm not
about
as
you.
exciting as people tend to believe. I grew up in a poor family of many siblings. I'm the only one still alive,
Wow.
unfortunately. My career started with a shoe store, and now, here I am.
Did pretty good from a shoe
I
store.
wouldn't call that an average life. Shoe store owner to mob boss.
How dare you speak to Mr. Wessler like that?
Leave it, Olivia, dear. It's just provocation.
I'm sorry if I offended you, Mr. Wessler. Shall we talk about something else?
I'm getting nowhere with this guy.
Everybody knows Mr. Hayworth. He's an antique piece of furniture in this city, so to speak.
He's a lot more important than I thought he would be.
Only a bit worn out.
It's not my fault that he's so much in debt, detective, but the name of his family still rings quite loud in Clawville.
Is that still worth anything?
The name is just their name, of course, but the man behind the name is another matter, Mr. Featherland.
Interesting.
You're a pragmatic rat.
Thank you.
Okay, I got nothing else to ask, so...
Wessler's a
Oh,
tricky guy.
I can question.
Unfortunately, I don't
Oh.
know enough about him, so I have to be cunning. I can't just pin him against a wall. Yet.
Oh, I'm gonna do so bad. I'm gonna do so bad with this. I only got a 60% last time. But if I remember, we can redo this. So, we'll do our best. Wish me luck. Okay, focus. Wessler's a tricky guy. Okay, so we can't pin him against the wall yet. My detective meter is pretty low already. So, how did you feel?
How did you feel when you heard about the blackmail?
Honestly, I found it ridiculous.
And now?
Now I'm kinda interested. But I wouldn't call it blackmail yet. They're just empty threats. There were no demands.
It's a good point.
Good point.
Thank you. Are we done?
That was one question. No.
No, not quite.
I'm sorry to hear that.
We already know what he does. So I'm gonna say tricky and mistrustful. So let's try to play to our trust and just ask straight, like you said, right?
Why didn't you just call the police?
Huh? Why? What would have been the use of that? A few messages aren't enough for a case. You should know that.
Is that true? Or is it just because you're part of the mob?
Harassment makes for a case. So do threats.
Who were you trying to convince, Sonny, huh? They would have laughed in my face. Anyway, you know, the police station. Once I set foot in there, I'm not coming out again.
Your lawyers are too good for that, Ibn.
Yeah, I guess you're right, chicken.
Did it go up? Oh, it went down so much. Okay. Secretive. I don't want to yell at him. There's no point in that.
Why would anyone have reason to blackmail your girlfriend?
I don't know. Maybe because she's my girlfriend?
That's what I would think too,
You
though.
think that's enough?
It's plenty enough.
Good point.
Oh, are you finally getting to a point? Or do you really want to dig around in my private life? Because, people who do that end up in the alley. If you catch my drift.
I'm not really asking you anything personal, though.
Very much so, Mr. Wessler.
Did it go down
Wessler
again?
is tougher than I thought. And he's secretive. It's time to gently beat around the bush.
Okay, so we're going the opposite of what he was saying. Okay, okay. Oh, good. Plus 10. Beat around the bush. Do you spend a lot of time here? Don't you find these messages dangerous? Sure.
Do you spend a lot of your time here?
It's a strange question, you know.
Beating around the bush.
Humor me.
Of course I spend a lot of time here. I'm here every time Natasha performs. Sadly, yeah, it's getting rarer.
Oh, does she not perform a lot?
Is it compatible with your other businesses?
Huh? What? Writing threatening messages and hiding them?
I didn't say that.
You're sly for a foul, Featherland. But this ain't your territory, is it?
I guess not, Mr. Wessler.
Okay, plus 10. Good, good, good. Business going well. That one feels too personal. Is everything alright? He's quick-tempered. If I do that, he's gonna get mad at me. Okay. Is business going well?
Business going well, Mr. Wessler?
Depends on which one.
Real estate, catering, charity, protection, extortion, bribing cops.
That's a lot.
Contraband, the usual.
Funny guy.
How are the casinos?
Fine, thank you. Gambling has always been a good business. Luck is expensive around here.
Damn, if only I knew that. I heard gambling was illegal.
And I've heard you're not on the force at the moment.
Oh-ho!
Then it seems we have a fair fight.
On uneven ground, Mr. Featherland. I'm not sure I'd stand on it for long if I were you.
That was candid.
I try to be clear.
They go down. Oh, okay, 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 okay. Okay, now I have these two. Start talking straight. Because I don't want to yell at him because he's quick-tempered. But he's also secretive and, I guess we'll ask because he did point out that she doesn't
Is
dance
everything
anymore.
all right between you and Natasha?
Yeah, you don't beat around the bush, do you? Understandable, I guess. Naturally, our relationship is stable and perfect. I'm the setting, she's the gemstone.
Aw, that's cute.
Yeah, if you know what I mean.
I rarely hear such poetry, but I understand exactly what you mean, Mr. Wessler.
So, you have your answer.
They're good.
No recent friction?
Wouldn't you like to know?
It would make my job easier.
Yeah, it would only lead you astray. So be glad that I tell you no. No friction.
Ibn is quick-tempered, and I can use that to my advantage. I've confounded and softened him with my previous questions. Now it's time to be specific and ruthless.
Thank you for talking to me, Sonny. It's super helpful. Okay, so let's hit him in the face. Let's see what we can do. Let's go straight for it.
Have there been similar threats in the past?
Right to the point, yeah? Yeah, I get it. But sadly, this is a dead end, my friend. No threats like these, whether you believe it or not.
Well, it really seems like a dead end, so I'll just back up and try from a different angle.
You do that.
Did I lose it? Ah! Okay. Okay. Quick-tempered. That's the one that would make him most angry.
Would you be
so
willing to
let's go.
testify at the stand?
You're joking, right?
No.
Maybe I can get you an invitation. Believe me, you'd love it. The coffee's good, but the chairs are kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah, you have a peculiar sense of humor. It doesn't work.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Does that make me go down again? Really? Okay, yeah, let's
So
do that
Natasha
one.
feels
trying to
like
be
she's
more
in grave danger.
pointed.
Yet she's still going out alone.
Yeah, I know what you're getting at. But I'm 100% sure of her loyalty. She's gone out very rarely since this started, and mostly in my company. Yeah, you know, I'm not sure if you do, but in our social circles, banquets and dinners are frequent.
Illegal gambling nights.
You got me there. Yeah, you're right. Natasha is crazy about the roulette wheel.
Always putting it all on the red, right?
Yeah, you're a real rotten bastard, Sonny. Although, yeah, always on the red. You're right.
So, can we meet your lady?
I don't see why not. But first,
Oh,
please,
did I do okay?
listen to her sing.
I'm at 60% again. No. No. Whatever, let's continue. At least I didn't fail. That's all I'm here for. Don't fail.
Thank you for
Don't
your
fail.
time. We'll be seeing you.
I have no doubt about that, unfortunately.
Hey, we should grab a coffee or something, Olivia. You know, for old time's sake.
Does she even remember him?
Pleasure to meet you, gentlemen. Goodbye.
Oh, cold.
Oh,
Please, take a seat. The show's gonna start soon.
Cold shoulder. All right, let's see the show. Excited. Ooh, pretty. Oh, shit. Did he fall in love? Oh my gosh. Whoa. Is there actual music? I really hope this isn't a real song, because then, you know, YouTube gets angry. But... what am I doing? Scrutinizing? Ooh. That's a nice voice. Wow.
This is so funny. You can kill me, honey.
It's a nice dress, actually. I wonder if the voice actress singing this. What's happening?
Sonny.
Did I get drugged? What happened?
And it's dead.
Ooh. What a cool cat.
That was, unique.
Sorry for talking through that. I just wasn't sure if it was original song or not. So, hopefully that was enough to stop YouTube from slapping me. Alright.
Oh, that is cute. Nobody has ever given me such a unique compliment before.
Forgive me, my name is Santino Featherland.
I thought so. You look more or less like I imagined.
More or less.
He looks like a chicken.
Sometimes less is more, Mr. Featherland.
You were amazing, dear. As always.
Could you be my little furball and fetch me a cocktail?
Is that an innuendo?
But of course.
Ibn will be back soon. We'll have a few minutes to talk. Then he'll end the conversation and throw you both out.
Ah.
with all due respect, ma'am, we're not that easy to get rid of. Doesn't matter who's trying, believe me.
Doesn't matter, he'll do it. That's why I'm telling you. I don't want a scene. My room's upstairs. Meet me there in 20 minutes. Come alone, Sonny. You'd be too conspicuous otherwise.
My cat's yelling. Sorry if you could hear that. Hi, buddy. You heard the other cat singing, so you had to join in, huh? Okay.
Hey.
I understand. You know, they call him Target Marty at the station.
Do people try to shoot him?
I don't have time, Mr. Featherland.
Sure thing, Natasha. I'll come to your room. 3 knocks, a short pause, then another 3.
I'll be waiting. Go, before he comes back.
Alright, fine.
I knew she was trouble the first time I saw her. She wore danger like a perfume.
Ooh.
It was simply part of her being, and it attracted me, like light attracts the moth people. I wanted to
There are
be the
moth people.
microphone as she whispers her melodies, or the pillow she rests her feet on while reading some cheap romance. I wanted to be her nightdress, barely touching, barely covering her marble skin.
Calm down.
But I was a cop, and a lifetime wouldn't be enough to rid myself of what a woman like her hides under her makeup. Keep your distance, Sonny. Just keep your distance.
Jeez.
Gee, that is a unique picture, and kind of daring. I admit I've never seen anything quite like it before.
Calm down, Sonny.
Yes, I admit it's a little daring. I keep it. It evokes good memories. A precious old friend of mine. A most wonderful artist.
He's got an eye, that's for sure, considering his model.
Was that supposed to be some kind of compliment?
Apparently, Sonny's not too smooth.
I don't know. I don't compliment often. Not on purpose, anyway.
Oh, you're funny.
Dude, calm down. She's gonna mess with you. Okay.
How do you like your bourbon, Mr. Featherland?
There is a lot of alcohol in this
In
game.
a glass.
Ha.
But thanks, I had a couple before I came. I feel like this may be a long night.
Good on you.
I hope it doesn't bother you if I have one myself.
I get offended if women don't drink in my company.
Oh, you are a funny guy.
So I've been told. Anyway, lovely room.
Yes. Look, Mr. Featherland.
It's sunny. Saves us a lot of time.
Okay, Sonny.
So, why am I here?
You know, men tend to babble in my presence.
It must be exhausting.
It is. But you're not the type to beat around the bush.
Is it too banal if I tell you it's an occupational hazard?
Terribly.
So can I start the unpleasant questions?
Let's get to it.
I've asked you here so you can do what you do best.
Really? I thought you asked because you wanted me to investigate for you. But if you'd rather be drinking...
Ha. Because he's drinking the... Anyway.
You do have a sense of humor.
Terrible sense of humor.
How reassuring.
Only if I'm a bit hungover. That's usually quite common.
Oh, please drop the act about being the alcoholic, heartbroken ex-cop, Sonny.
I don't think it's an act.
It would undoubtedly suit you, but I've seen you scanning my room. From the second you set foot in here, you started working, and everything I say gets sorted in your brain. Am I right?
Not my brain, but hopefully Sonny's a little better than me.
That's a bit of an exaggeration, but yeah, it's something like that.
Well then, Sonny, come at me.
Oh,
Oh, that's
geez.
something I don't hear often. With pleasure.
Both need to calm down. All right, let me
I
check some
bet you
stuff
spend
out.
a lot of your time staring into the mirror. Do you even recognize yourself?
Maybe you were trying to be rude, but, you know, that's a very good question.
I was just trying to be rude.
Oh, really? Well, then I'm sorry.
Don't mention it.
Why would you be just trying to be rude? Okay, let's see what we got. Maybe I can do a little better if I know more about these people. I totally just left Vilmar. I feel like I should try to redo it, but I wonder if he can replace parts. For Miss Deborah Ebenez, allegedly receiving serious threats. Okay, Czar Club, singing sensation. Okay. Tasha mysterious and seems dangerous, but she's undoubtedly in serious trouble. Okay. So, we can do better than 60%.
Natasha is a confident woman. I can
Okay.
exploit that. But I must be careful. Every part of her oozes danger.
So we'll play on her confidence.
That was a remarkable performance.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Do you perform here frequently? You're also the owner, if I'm not mistaken.
Sadly, I don't have the time, but the stage still calls my name, and I perform just a few times a year, and always with a new song.
Okay.
So that was all the excitement.
I have many admirers, if that's what you mean. Yes.
Okay. Okay, we already brought that up. The place is very elegant, and so is your room. She seemed more confident about the picture, so let's go with
The
that.
picture on the wall is quite daring.
Only if you knew how old I was at the time.
I think I'm on a slippery slope here.
Come on, don't be shy. Ask me.
Oh my.
All right. How old were you?
Did you really believe I'd tell you?
You're quite a player, aren't you?
Life is anything but a game, detective.
Well, you tell me.
Okay, +5. Okay, we're doing okay. We're doing okay.
Do you think one of your admirers might be behind the threats?
Confidence, right? So she knew she would have admirers, right?
Those who admire me usually idolize me.
Okay.
No, I don't think it's one of them.
You know, the soul of an animal is extremely complicated. Sometimes all it takes is a bad look or some small rejection to turn admiration into hate.
That's a stillborn theory. No one hates me if they once loved me, Mr. Detective.
Interesting.
Ah, I see.
Okay, +10. Ooh, good. Okay, and she's cold. Why, Deborah, she's a nice girl, but why didn't you come? The whole case stinks. What are you trying to make me do? So she's cold. Confident, mysterious. I'm trying to think of what wouldn't set her off. Do you have any material evidence concerning the threats? Probably wouldn't go get it. That's probably not going to be helpful. So let's
Why
ask.
Deborah? She's a nice girl, but why didn't you come to me?
Didn't you ask her the same thing already?
I did, but I like to hear it from all sides.
Okay, good explanation.
Well, since this whole thing started, I admit I'm not too keen on leaving my home. When I do, it's only with an escort.
Ibn Wessler has nothing to do with this?
Ibn has everything to do with me. Almost everything.
Okay.
But I didn't want to upset him with this. He thinks I'm overreacting.
That checks out. They both said the same thing.
Deep behind the diamond skin
Scared.
lies the truth. It doesn't matter how hard Natasha's trying to hide it. She's scared. Now
Okay.
I must concentrate to finally find out what I want to know.
Okay. They go up? Okay. I'm doing really good in this one.
What was in those threats, exactly?
The message itself is not a threat. It's just a word.
But a word again and again is threatening.
That's true. Red rum, red rum, red rum.
Exactly.
So,
You really don't have any idea which word could be used for a woman like me?
I mean, there's a lot I could think of. Like a siren would be still pretty threatening. Even just the word cat.
I guess I do. Yes, I think I know what it could be.
I don't know specifically what word it is.
Whore.
Oh, come on.
Cat got your tongue? Am I right? You heard it. I said what you were thinking. And yes, that was in the message. That was printed on the paper and painted on my wall. In giant red letters.
That's so messed up. Come
Well,
on.
thank you for your honesty.
Okay. Oh no. So scared. Okay, now we can just ask, right? Somewhere here is here because of you. Could the threats have anything to do with the dangerous relationship between you? Not even a shadow. I don't want to call out Philmar. So we're going on her fear. That would really go off of her fear, but I want to keep doing well. Oh no!
Could the threats have anything to do with the dangerous relationship between you?
You mean I'm a cat and he's a rat?
Every interracial relationship has risk. But yes, this one's more conspicuous than most.
I didn't even think about that.
Clawville's a very open and free city, but I guess you see more radical transgressions than I do.
One of the most common causes in homicidal and predatory cases, ma'am. So, yes.
Dang.
Well, I don't know about that. Nobody ever questioned our relationship openly. We are what we are. And you know, if you're interested in my personal feelings, danger fills our relationship with a flavor no other can replace.
So she likes it.
It must be one interesting relationship, that's for sure. I'm not sure I can feel the same, but I can certainly understand it.
Maybe one day you'll experience it, Sonny. Have you ever been with a predator before?
Well,
Well...
that's unsteady ground, Natasha. Let's turn the questioning around, if you don't mind.
As you wish, Sonny.
Who is Molly again? I don't know what animal she was. Okay, +5, nice. How many fools like me have you used?
How many fools like me have you used up, Natasha?
In all my life? Well...
Big number?
I just forget it. I don't want to know. Curiosity killed the cat. No pun intended.
I hope not.
I'm just joking. You're not a fool, Sonny. I know that was supposed to be a kind of insult, but it usually rolls right off me. I can't take cockadoodling, so you can put aside the strutting stuff while you're talking to me.
Fair point. Broadcast received, ma'am. Natasha is a mysterious woman.
Okay.
But I must gouge out at least one
of
her
her secrets. Okay, one
Enough
secret.
Games. It's time to know why I'm here.
Yeah, let's ask. Oh, nice.
Let's stop beating about the bush. How do you know Molly?
I'm prepared for that question, but it's still not easy.
You
Did you
knew
kill
very
her?
well that if you threw in the name of my wife, I'd come to you, no matter how vague and suspicious the case was. I just want to know if you're simply a manipulator, or you're really that desperate.
Manipulator, I'd assume.
I really know her. I'm not lying.
Oh!
Oh, really? How?
Wow.
Were you a nurse, too? Forgive me, but I don't think so.
Don't be rude and so cynical, Sonny.
Seriously.
I'm sorry, but that's me when feline claws are at my throat.
Molly is an old and good friend of mine. She has nothing to do with this, but
Wow.
I knew that if I didn't mention it to you, you wouldn't have come.
That's probably
Yeah,
true.
Natasha, you're right there.
I knew you were a decent fowl, that you would help me. That's what you're famous for.
Don't go there. Flattery doesn't work.
Look, forgive me. I shouldn't have brought your wife into this.
You're right, you shouldn't have. But to be honest, I don't think she's my wife anymore.
Aww.
On paper she is, but I haven't seen her in years.
I wonder if she actually died.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Really?
I did.
Okay.
I knew. I checked you out before I sent Deborah.
Thought so.
Luck me. This case is getting more and more intriguing.
Yeah, what exactly do you want?
do you want from me?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. What am I really investigating? Like, I know there's threats, but why me specifically?
You are really as good as they say you are. And I'm not selling lucky dips, Sonny. Find them, whoever they are, and...
Whatever it takes.
Not exactly, but something like that.
You know, if I didn't see the speck of fear behind the confidence shining in your eyes, I wouldn't take the case.
I'm not afraid.
You're terrified, Natasha. Don't be ashamed.
You must solve this. As soon as you can. Money's not an issue.
Never said it was. But yeah. Did I do good? 40? 40? You know what? Let's retry.
Natasha is a confident...
Okay.
That was a remarkable...
I'm glad.
Do you...
Sadly,
So
We're
that
just
was
running
all
through
the
this.
I have many
Okay. So, I know this gave me a plus. See, I thought my detective meter was really high. Oh! Is that the negative part getting filled out? Wait. Because I thought if this was going this direction... Okay, I've been doing it backwards the entire time. Wow.
The place is...
White thing.
I kind of feel... the kind with nice...
Oh,
Suspiciously nice things.
do you think I'm suspicious?
We'll see about that.
Try me.
Because I thought if it went... filled up more towards the positive, then it was fine, but... I might need to look up the instructions again. Do they have them on hand for me? Nope, I can't do anything in here? Okay.
What can you tell me about Ibn Wessler?
We're picking just different
You
options.
should be more specific. What do you want to know?
Okay, yeah, because I thought that was bad. When it went back down. I'm gonna have to look it up after this.
How much do you know about Ibn's business dealings?
More than most wives do. About as much as lovers would, but not that much. I see what I see, but I choose not to pay attention.
Maybe that's smart of you, maybe it's the opposite. In any case, you get the Clawville tone.
What do you mean?
Well, I've worked in a lot of cities and a lot of countries, ma'am. But the art of beating around the bush is masterful here. And you're a true artist.
I take that as a compliment, Mr. Featherland.
It was meant to be one, Miss Katsenko.
Okay, I feel like when it's received well, we get a plus. So it should be okay. So yeah,
Don't you see a correlation between your partner's activity and the threats?
maybe I didn't get enough answers?
That's a disappointing cop-like question.
I am a cop.
Yes, but you're different. You're too rough on the outside and too vulnerable on the inside for a regular cop.
Am I that transparent?
A little bit. My eyesight's better than most.
Seriously, Natasha, don't you worry about the possibility of a connection?
Of course I worry about it. I'm not stupid. Those who are clever learn to fear. I learned at a young age, before I even had the chance to live.
Oh, that's sad.
Gee, well, thank you for your honesty. Deep behind the diamond skin lies the
Okay, so we
truth.
got the scared thing. Plus 10 again.
What
Okay.
was in those threats?
The message itself.
But a word.
Exactly.
So,
Skipping through, it's the same dialogue.
You really don't have any idea.
I guess.
Poor cat got your...
Well,
Yeah, because I thought I was doing really well. Okay. So...
what about Fillmar?
Mr. Lowe helped me before, and yes, he was the first I approached.
You've managed to curb my enthusiasm a little.
Doesn't keeping 2 irons in the fire give me a better chance? But you don't have to worry. He didn't find anything. And he's not interested anymore.
Wow.
No matter how much I offer to pay him.
Why?
You'll have to ask him.
I think I'll
Okay.
do that.
So, it's not a fan, not an inside job. Who do you suspect?
So it's not a fan and not an inside job.
Aren't you supposed to know that?
Usually, yes. But I've got nothing to go on. And you don't have a hunch.
Maybe I do. But first, I want to know if you'll even accept my case.
I'm here, aren't I?
That's true, but I must know if I can trust you.
The proof of the pudding is in the eating.
I wish it was that simple.
Natasha is a mysterious woman,
Okay.
but I must gouge out at least one of her secrets.
Okay.
Let's stop beating about the bush. How do you know?
I'm prepared.
You knew.
I really
Oh, really?
don't be
I'm
small.
Yeah.
I knew.
Don't
We've
go
saw all
there.
this.
Look,
You're right. You
I'm sorry.
read. Luck me.
I thought I was doing really good. Okay. Okay, let's try this one.
You played me from the start, didn't you?
It wasn't my intention.
Oh.
I'm an old cock, Natasha. I've played too many of these games, and I've been on the losing side often enough.
So, you're going to walk away?
You're damn right. I don't know if it's worth it for me.
Look, Sonny, money's not an issue.
Tell me the secret.
Oh yeah, your fawn had already mentioned that. But unfortunately, it'll be hard to spend all that dough when I'm dead.
Good point.
Dead? Don't even say that.
Do you have a gun?
Me?
Of course you, Natasha. Do you have it on you?
Not at the moment.
Well, let me give you some advice. Keep it with you, always. Maybe in your purse.
That's scary.
You don't think they, whoever they are, would hurt me?
This is actually really good playing off of her fear. Maybe she'll give you an answer?
Don't be naive, Natasha.
You're right. I'll keep it with me.
I don't want to scare you, but 2 cops snooping around can mess something like this up, even if it's just 2 roosters.
You'll keep snooping? Thank you, Sonny.
Did I do better?
Maybe you're getting yourself into even deeper trouble with me. Thank me when this is all over.
At least I officially accepted it. Do good. Yes! I'm a true detective. All right. We did it.
Just
we did it.
one more thing, Sonny.
Natasha,
Please, come to 37 Rochester Street in Flower Town tonight. I'd like to show you something that could be of a great help in your investigation.
Okay.
I was afraid this was coming. Why there? Why not here and now?
It's something I keep hidden there. I won't take the risk of Ibn or one of his men seeing it.
What is it?
Isn't Ibn too dangerous to keep secrets from?
Sonny, a woman is naked without her secrets.
I do not have enough secrets.
I knew you would understand.
Oh yeah, I understand everything. So, when do we meet? The night is almost over.
I'll be there in an hour. Don't be early, and don't be too late.
1 hour.
Look, Natasha, you know,
Please, this is very important to me.
sure, I get it. I'll be there.
Thank you.
All right.
Until later, Natasha.
Goodbye, Sonny.
Nice. We got so much in here. Cool. Oh, he even put it in red. Okay. That's pretty neat. Anything else? I got new items? I forgot I could even look into items. Okay. So, I'm gonna call it here. Thank you for watching Chicken Police, and I will be back next week with another one. Alright, bye for now.